her own right. She was world lightweight singles champion in '91 and now reigning world champion, as I say, with Brenda Lawson. And then the German double in lane 4, gold medalists at Lucerne a couple of months ago, Jana Thieme and Angela Schuster. Thieme was gold medalist in single sculls, heavyweight single sculls last year. Also a gold medalist 5 years ago in '89 in the German quadruple scull, rowing for the old German Democratic Republic. And Schuster coming out of last year's German silver medal quadruple scull. So a very proficient double there, and they're in the two center lanes. But Canada very much in the running also. Marnie McBean and Kathleen Heady in lane 2. Expected to do well, even though they're lying slightly back on the field as we look at them at the moment. Marnie McBean, having spent the entire season in the single scull and having won the Women's World Cup for 1994, but both experienced oars women. They did the double in '91. They rowed in the coxless pairs and took gold for Canada, and they also formed the stern pair of their gold medal 8 in that year, and they did exactly the same in the Olympic year '92. They won the coxless pairs and another gold in the 8. So the running at the moment being made by the New Zealand pair as expected, Philippa Baker and Brenda Lawson, well up on the Canadians and the Netherlands that we're seeing centre shot at the moment. Marnie McBean and Kathleen Heady now rating 36 strokes a minute. Nice long even stroke, settled well into their race pace, as you might expect from such an experienced double. Philippa Baker and Brenda Lawson, the New Zealand double. Slightly higher rate of striking, a little shorter in the water, but still a very good pace. And that's allowed them to carry themselves well clear, 1.5 lengths clear of the rest of the field at this timing marker. Second place the Canadians, and then the Dutch and Germans level in 4th place, followed by Belarus in 5th position, and China trailing the field at the moment. China and Belarus, the slight outsiders here. The Belarus double was 7th in the world at Raudnice last year. They won the small final, so they've done well to squeeze a place into the grand final this year. And Beijing, the stroke of the Chinese double, she took 5th place last year. Now sculling with her new partner, Zhao Cheng Liu. And the New Zealand double really got the bit between their teeth now at this relatively early stage, 2 lengths clear of the rest of the field. Canada following in silver medal position at the moment. New Zealand double determined to stamp their authority on this race virtually from the outset. Still at the relatively high rate of striking of 36 strokes a minute. Coming down into the closing stages then, just about 350 meters to go, and still it's New Zealand in the gold medal slot here in the grand final of the women's double sculls. Canada still with them. The Dutch currently in the bronze medal position on the far side in lane 1. 500 meters to go then at this point. The Dutch in lane 1, they're in 3rd position, and the Germans in 4th place at the moment. But if experience is anything to count, the German double has more on board than the Netherlands. I wouldn't be surprised if they began to push on out now through the last quarter of this 2,000-meter race. Marnie McBean and Kathleen Heady, the Canadian double, putting their rowing experience to excellent use. Their centre shot now. proving that they are as proficient in sculling as in sweep-oared rowing, but still failing to come back on terms with Brenda Lawson and Philippa Baker out there in front for New Zealand. Confirmation of the position at 1,500 metres, where New Zealand more than 3 seconds clear of the Canadian double. Very proficient display of sculling here from every crew involved in the leading, amongst the leaders. And the Dutch coming up hard now on the Canadians. Looking dangerous now as we come into the closing stages of the final of the women's double sculls. Canadians closing again on the New Zealanders, but surely they've done enough. Brenda Lawson and Philippa Baker come down to the line for New Zealand, followed by Marnie McBean and Kathleen Heady for Canada. And it's anybody's race for that bronze medal position between Holland on the far side and Germany in lane 4 on this side. And it's the Germans who get the bronze medal. So New Zealand take gold by the narrowest of margins ahead of Canada. Germany just squeeze home there into the bronze medal slot, and Holland have to make do with 4th position. Belarus were 5th and China 6th.